In our previous video, I showed you guys a review of the signal I gave on my premium signal room last week. While in this video, I'm going to be doing an analysis of those signals I gave. I'm going to be picking the best trades from EURUSD, GBPUSD, and gold. And I'm going to show you guys the analysis behind those trades. Now, first off, if you look at my screen right here, you can see that we have GBPUSD right here. The trade I gave on GBPUSD, first trade TP, second trade TP, and then the third trade hit CP. So I actually trade 4 times in a week, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But then for GBPUSD, we didn't find any trade signal on Friday, so I didn't give any trade, right? On EURUSD, we actually took 2 trades, and the first trade hit full TP, then the second trade gave us over 23 pips in profit, and then went straight to our stop loss. While on gold, we took 2 trades as well. First trade gave us almost full TP, I think giving us over 90 pips in profit, then retracing to stop loss. I had already taken partial profits from this trade, while on this last trade, which was on Friday, it gave us over 300 pips, right? Over 300 pips. This is crazy and wild. But then our TP was meant to be closed around 120 pips, somewhere around here. So, but then I actually leave my TP open, so I was able to maximize from all this move to the downside, right? But then I was taking partial profits as time goes on. So let me show you guys how I was able to take this trade. First of all, let's start with GBPUSD. Now, I think the best trade I took for GBPUSD was this trade, which was the trade for Tuesday. And this was how I was able to take this trade. Now, I'm not going to really go in deep into this analysis, right? I'm just going to be giving you guys an idea of how I took this trade and what you can be watching out for when you want to take similar trades like this. Now, you can see that GBPUSD was in an uptrend up from Monday till when I was able to take this trade on Tuesday, because I don't trade Mondays. GBP was in an uptrend, was bouncing from this trend line, right? You can see right there, I marked the trend line. So something happened on Tuesday morning, which was Asian session. Price broke to the downside, right? Price broke the trend line to the downside. Price was not respecting this trend line already. So I was already saying, yeah, because price had broken this trend line, we're already going to be going to the downside, right? It's simple technical analysis. If price is respecting the trend line, then price breaks that trend line, price is going to move to the downside. There was a form of a support at this top right here. There was a form of a support right here that was holding price, right? You can see that price always reacted to this point. When price traded here first, it struggled to break to the upside, then price had to consolidate for some time, broke it to the upside. It came down, it didn't just break and continue going to the downside. It broke, retest, and then went to the downside. So before taking this trade, I observed how price reacted to this point. You can see that price gave us something that looked like a double top pattern, which is a bearish reversal pattern. Price first gave us this first top, second top, and now you can see that the confluence are already adding up. First of all, we have a trend line break. Secondly, we have a retest of a support, and then third, we can see that price is giving us a bearish reversal pattern, which is a double top pattern on this same point. So I actually waited for a retest. Immediately price gave us this retest, I gave everyone a sell, as you can see on the screen right there. So that was how we were able to take that GBPUSD trade. Just watch out for the good trade that gave us over 300 pips. That trade is actually wild. But then let's look at EURUSD trade first. If you're still watching this video, it means you're enjoying it, and a like to this video is actually going to make my day. It's absolutely very, very free. It's not going to cost you anything, but then it's going to actually go a long way in helping me make more content like this. So I'm going to give you 2 seconds to like this video. 2, 1. Thanks for the like. So now let's proceed to the video. We took 2 trades on EURUSD, one hitting full TP, the other going up to 23 pips in profit and then retracing to stop loss, right? So I think the best trade I took was this one right here that actually hit full TP. So now, how did I take this trade? So this is what happened. You can see that on EURUSD, it's not really having a very precise trend right here. We are not really seeing a precise trend. It's neither going up or it's going down. It's just consolidating, right? So how was I able to take this sell right here? So remember, we have liquidity at the bottom and at the top of a consolidating market, right? Also, I can see that price also left some trend line liquidity at this point right here, something like this. There's liquidity somewhere at this point. So you can see that we have equal lows at this bottom right here. We have equal lows. Early in the morning around London session, price went to the upside and then distributed to take out liquidity from this top and also from this trend line. Now, price is not just going to take out liquidity and start going to the upside. No. First of all, what is at the top of liquidity? At the top of liquidity, we have stop loss orders from traders who are going short. Also, we have buy stop orders from traders who are going long. Now, imagine price hitting on the stop loss order from those traders who are going short at this point and also triggering all the buy stop orders of all those traders who are going long. What do you think is going to happen? After price hits those stop loss of traders who are going short, price is going to be pulling down. The same thing, if price hits the buy stop orders of traders who want to be going long, price is going to pull down because it doesn't want anybody to make money. Imagine hitting the stop loss of traders who are going short and also triggering the buy stop orders, it's going to be going down. At the same time, I noticed that price took out the liquidity from this trend line. Also, price took out liquidity from this top, which is what I was explaining just now. And there I can see a double top pattern, which is also a reversal pattern, right? So this is actually magic. When you see something like this, just know that the market is going to be dropping down really, really hard. So I saw this double top pattern, price distributed to the downside, then I waited for a retest. Immediately price gave us a retest of this point right here. I took a sell and I sent out the signal, as you can see on your screen. My target was this equal lows at the bottom right here. Now let's take a look at how we're able to take this trade for gold. So as you can see on your screen right now, we took 2 trades on gold last week. One trade actually giving us almost 100 pips, then we traced it to stop loss, and then the second trade giving us over 300 pips in profit. I think the trade is already self-explanatory because you can see that liquidity was at the top of these points right here. Price came out to take out the liquidity. I think this was NFP. NFP took out the liquidity from this top and then came back inside the zone to close. Now this was what I was looking for. I wanted price to take out liquidity from this top and then close back inside the zone so I can target a sell. Now apart from that, if you switch to the 1 hour time frame, you see that price actually went to the upside, came back down to close, respecting this fair value gap right here, right? So the fact that price closed inside the fair value gap zone in the 1 hour time frame was actually a confirmation for me that we are going to be going down, right? Look at it right here. That was the fair value gap, and I marked the midpoint. Price actually went up, take out liquidity from this swing high right here, or this buy side liquidity right here, and then came back inside the zone to close. So if you switch to the 15 minutes time frame, it was now looking clear that yes, price is going to be going to the downside. But then I need a precise level of entry, right? So I needed a precise level of entry, so I switched to the 5 minutes time frame for additional confirmation and for an entry level. And what I saw in the 5 minutes time frame was actually wonderful. I saw another fair value gap, right? So when I saw this fair value gap, in the 5 minutes time frame, I waited for price to retrace into this fair value gap. Immediately price got to the midpoint of the fair value gap. I gave the sell signal, as you can see on your screen. Price actually retraced a little bit. I was misbehaving for some time, but then we saw the distribution to the downside pretty hard, and it went down under 5 minutes. We were able to move over 100 plus pips, right? So I left my stop loss open. As you can see on your screen right here, I was actually taking partial profit at the bottom of this point right here. That was how I was able to take that trade for gold, and it was very, very crazy. If you're interested in my premium signal room, click the link on my description to join my free community. From my free community, you can send me a text to join my premium signal. So now, the moment you all are waiting for, how was I able to take this loss right here? How was I able to take a loss? Now, first of all, I was trying to trade very, very carefully right here because I can see that we have a support in this point right here. We have the support right here. So I didn't want to trade against the trend, right? So I saw a break of this support to the downside, right? I saw a break of this support. Price actually came down, broke this support to the downside. You can see the momentum in this break, right? Price broke to the downside. Then I waited for a retest of this low right here. I waited for a retest of this breaker block. When price broke to the downside, I waited for a retest. Price gave us a retest of this breaker block. As you can see, price broke this support to the downside, gave us a retest of this breaker block, and then I took a sell, expecting price to come for this opposite liquidity at the bottom. I expected price to at least come for this opposite liquidity, and that was my target. But then price gave us over 80 to 100 pips in profit, and then retraced to stop loss, right? Because there was a support zone at this point. You can see right here, a resistance that was holding price down actually turned support and then pushed price up. But then I didn't take any loss because I actually saw what was happening, because I can see that this is a bullish reversal pattern. Price rejected the point, went up, came back down and rejected that same point. Now that's a red flag for me. So immediately price was retracing to the upside. I closed, as you can see on your screen right there. I closed the position. I didn't let price give me loss at all. So that was how I was able to take this loss. And now that's how you can also avoid taking loss like this. You should also have red flags in your trading, right? This is why you should actually not apply that set and forget mentality. It's actually a good thing to help your psychology, but then you need to be managing those trades. Now, how can you properly manage your trade? By not looking at your P&L, right? Once you take your trade, forget about your P&L and be looking at your trade. Be looking at the chart, be looking at the candlesticks, how they are moving. Are they respecting your trade, right? Although some of you can get this wrong. So if you know you don't want to actually go through those trades, forget about it. Just do your set and forget and just leave it like that. But for me, I actually like managing my trades, right? If maybe I set my stop loss open and then this kind of thing happened, I would have taken a loss, right? So I actually like managing my trade. Immediately I saw this red flag, which is a double bottom pattern, which is a bullish reversal pattern. I actually closed when price was close to break even, so I didn't want to take any loss. So this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis and how this video went. If you're interested in getting my premium signal, click on the link in the description to join my free Telegram community. From there, you can get to message me for my premium signals. Like and subscribe to show your support, and I'm going to see you guys around. Peace.